Oh, I didn't mind.
Call the meeting to order, please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call. Oh, let's start Patricia with to run off.
I could do it.
I think she's getting addendums.
I could do it.
Getting the our addendums, so I'm sorry.
Well, where's her sheet? Oh, all right, here's the roll call. Well, I got the roll call sheet. I can do it. Mr. Andrews,
Present.
Mrs. Bear, Ms. Catrillo,
Yeah.
Mr. Catrillo,
Present.
Mr. Goldstrand,
Present.
Mr. Carcutt, Mrs. Kulik,
Present.
Mr. Roner,
Here.
Mr. Shalamus.
Present.
Present.
Debbie, Rebecca just showed up.
Rebecca just came.
Okay, Rebecca is.
I-
also
I
online.
am present.
Hi.
I'm present. Hi.
Hi, Rebecca.
Okay.
Hello.
An executive session was held this evening before the meeting for the purpose of discussing personnel litigation and negotiations. We also welcome all of our guests. Just be sure you've signed in outside so we have a record of who was here this evening. We have a motion to adopt this agenda for August 19th to 2024 as submitted with the Board of Education, reserving the right to add to the agenda and take further action on any item raised in executive session for immediate action on such items as considered to be in the best interest of the district.
So move.
Second,
Questions?
yes, I make a motion to allow the acting superintendent the opportunity to make a motion.
Okay, second,
Second.
favor?
Aye.
Questions?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Okay,
You good?
good,
Yeah.
very good.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion. I can have this documented, obviously tonight by the record, but also through Pat tomorrow. Motion for the High School South to officially sanction through the PIAA in the sport of girls wrestling to be effective immediately upon completion and approval of any necessary documentation with the PIAA. This motion shall also serve as the appropriate approval for the North High School to take similar action once they, North Athletics, determine the appropriate time to do so.
So we need a,
He made.
Motion.
No, you can't make the motion until.
I'll make the motion.
okay,
Second.
I'll
Second. Any questions on the motion? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Okay,
Grab a broken heart.
okay. And now we have a motion to approve the minutes of the July 15th, 2024 board meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Questions?
Do we approve when you just voted, sorry. When you just voted, was that the addition or was that the agenda?
I think that was just the addition.
It should have been the agenda first and then the addition.
So we had a motion and a second for the agenda, and there was a motion to add
Add
to it.
to
That was
the
second, right?
agenda.
You just voted to approve that, so do a quick vote to approve the agenda.
The whole.
Okay. Okay, so now we need a motion to approve tonight's agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Great, and we.
Not for you. And then we'll look for a mat for your thing. So get them food. Yeah. They have food in the house. You can eat breakfast in the morning.
Report?
Approve the minutes.
Oh,
Anything you want to eat, like, yeah.
He's so discombobulated.
okay, let's try that again. I'm gonna make a motion to approve the minutes of the July 15th, 2024 board meeting.
So moved.
Second. Okay.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. We might just want to rerun the whole meeting and start over again, but since we're this far into it, let's just keep going. All right, superintendent's report.
Yes, the only thing I have to report this evening is we have, it just so happens that the two individuals that have been recognized for 5 years of service from Pennsylvania school boards are Keith Carcutt and Rebecca Bear. So I do have 2 certificates for them, and I'll make sure that they get those certificates as soon as I get to see them.
Oh, how nice. Yay.
Congratulations, Rebecca.
Congratulations, Keith.
Congratulations.
Other than that, we're just getting ready for the start of school. As you know, we're going to be opening tomorrow morning with our staff, and I'm very excited to be able to address the staff members and get everybody back. And we're going to really start on a good note, I hope. And I believe we're going to start on a good note. I'm really very excited, like I said before. But we're all set to get started with kids, which is what we do. So that's just important stuff. It's been a great mission so far. People have been very, very receptive to where we're going, the direction that we're headed. And I can't thank the board enough for the support that we've had in these times. So every ending winds up being a new beginning, and we're starting a new beginning for the East Stroudsburg Area School District, and I'm excited to be a part of it. So thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
And that's all you have to. It's okay, and thank you, John, and I would agree, there's an excitement for a new year, a new beginning, and it's gonna be a great year for us. Okay, we have reports, we're gonna skip a few, we'll go to Mr. Roner for properties and facilities.
Okay. Property and Facilities meeting met on August 7th. Items requiring action, high school south stadium fence. Motion was made to recommend the service team to remove and install 300 feet of black vinyl coated chain link fencing, posts and rails for the press box section of the football stadium. Applications for payment. Number one, high school north natatorium roof replacement. A motion was made to recommend payment of application number 8 for $12,699.90 to Munn Roofing. Number two, Middle Smithfield flooring. Motion was made to recommend payment of application number 4 for $93,386.25 to Cope Commercial Flooring. Number 3, East Stroudsburg Elementary flooring. Motion was made to recommend payment of application number 4 for $96,048.90 to Cope Commercial Flooring. Number 4, Resica HVAC. Motion was made to recommend payment of application number 4 for $480,000 and application number 5 for $310,000 to Train. Number 5, North HVAC. A motion was made to recommend payment of application number 4 for $371,020 and application number 5 for $239,617 to Train. Number 6, invoices from CHA. That's our school engineer. A motion was made to recommend payment on Resca HVAC for $1,805.04. High School North HVAC for $1,805.13. Middle Smithfield Elementary and East Stroudsburg Elementary flooring for $2,090.05. South Stadium equipment replacement for $1,377.13. And North Campus stormwater pipe repair for $675. Reports, we received a district-wide email from Lyman and Nash regarding fully executed settlement agreement regarding the fire sprinkler system. The district has received payment of $1.2 million. Number 2, regarding Lyman and Nash, an email was received from Josh to Lyman and Nash on July 31st. 2024 to inform us that Rutledge Excavating will begin work on Monday, August 5th. Number 3, North Bus Garage Addition. We are in design phase now with bidding around December of this year. Number 4, High School South Elevator has been repaired and working well with no additional cost to the district. Number 5, Resca Elementary School. A motion was made to recommend walkway maintenance proposal to repair concrete sidewalks that have settled into the ground, causing a tripping hazard. Number 6, Middle Smithfield Elementary School. With our recent weather patterns of excessive downpours, we have been informed that we still have multiple roof leaks. Our staff is working with the contractor to resolve that outstanding issue. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Wayne. The Educational Programs and Resources Committee, and
We met on August 1st. At first, Ms. Trinae Laurie gave us a Be Alliance update, stating she shared articles on books and diversity for summer reading. And she also gave us an update on all the cultural celebrations for the months of June and July. Mr. Eric Forsythe gave a communications update, which included an update on the progress of the website design, which would be launched later in August, which of course we now know has been launched. Also on school bus technologies and the Sapphire Community Portal, which now includes an electric sign-off for all the student data forms. Mrs. Lisa Vituli then presented ESASD for us. And she included some of the highlights from the 23-24 school year, including staff and student data, elementary students once a month fun days, live art lessons for our middle school students, CPR and first aid training for our junior and seniors, monthly activities to build relationships, and the summer school enrollment, which had 114 students in grades 6 through 12. For the upcoming school year, she said there is a revised attendance policy, a 2-day orientation with separate days for middle and high school students are being implemented this year. Piloting synchronous lessons for English 10 and Algebra 1, which are our keystone classes, but they will still be using Ingenuity for those. Then Ms. Angel Lau presented the use of the Vista products for our English learner students. And then the EPR, our group recommendations for consideration this evening are first, reading eggs renewal for the elementary buildings in the amount of $11,464. That is fully funded by Title I. Approval of the next portion of the high school math curriculum distributed at our June EPR meeting, and then we will receive those as well. Approval of the elementary ELA and math curriculum also distributed at the June EPR meeting. Purchase of the Vista Higher Learner English curriculum products for grades 6 through 12 as a 1-year pilot in the amount of $16,740.07, which is fully funded by the 24-25 curriculum and instruction budget. A reminder that all of our reports are online, so if anybody wants to see them, more than welcome to do that. And our meeting, instead of being on Thursday, September 5th, because that is the Athletic Hall of Fame induction. So we're moving our meeting to Monday, September 9th at 5 p.m. in the boardroom or via Zoom. Everyone is welcome. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Finance Committee? Rebecca, are you gonna do that one online or?
She's muted. She's
Muting. I'm unmuting. I've got it. Hold on. Give me
Okay,
one sec. Okay, so the finance committee met and we had a bunch of things discussed. We went over the new prices for school lunch for staff. Students are free with our grant money, but the staff prices went up. You'll see that on the agenda. We also had a quick presentation from PFM in regards to the purchase or lease of new school buses for the upcoming school year. We had a quote from Crime Star USA and 2 new police vehicles. One's a 2024 Chevy Tahoe and one is a 2023 Ford Explorer. And we have the renewal for Ames Web. And we have some new furniture for Resica through Lakeshore. We had a discussion with Chief Mill in regards to metal detectors. We're going to get some more information on that. And Mr. Bard gave us a brief presentation on the governor's upcoming, the budget that just passed, and he'll go over that to let us know exactly where the funds came from. And as we have the recommendations that Mr. Roner gave us some properties and facilities, as well as the recommendations that Ms. Petrillo gave us in regards to the education and programs and resources. And we are going to hear from PFM next month with more information on that. And our next meeting is Tuesday, September 10th, both via Zoom and in person.
okay, thank you, Rebecca.
Yeah.
And the Policy Review Committee?
I am standing in for Mr. Karka
Okay.
tonight. The Policy Review Committee met earlier this evening, and we voted to authorize and direct the administration to post the following items on the for public review. And all of these were updates from PSBA for each of the items. Policy 218, student discipline. Policy 218.1, weapons. Policy 218.2, terroristic threats. Policy 801, public records. Policy 803, school calendar. Policy 805, emergency preparedness and response. Policy 805.1, relations with law enforcement agencies. Policy 805.2, school security personnel. Policy 806, child abuse. policy 904, public attendance at school events, and policy 909, municipal government relations. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tim. We have public participation. Remind everyone it's limited to comment on this agenda by residents and taxpayers of the school minute with a 3 minute limit. Do we have anyone present for public input or public participation? Okay, do we have anyone online for public participation? Okay. Seeing none, we'll move on. Any unfinished business? Listed. Moving on to new business. A motion to reaffirm the health and safety plan for the East Stroudsburg Area School District as presented.
So moved.
Second,
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A motion to approve the following resolution as stated.
So move.
second,
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion to approve the attendance of Dr. John Tolino at the 2024 PSBA School Leadership Conference in Kalahari Resort in the Poconos from October 7th through October 8th, 2024, in the approximate amount of $600.
So, second.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion to reschedule Monday, September 16th, 2024 Policy Review Committee meeting and the regular school board meeting to Monday, September 23rd, 2024, and to direct the board secretary to advertise and post the same.
So,
Second.
second,
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A motion to approve the following revised curriculum for the use in the East Stroudsburg Area School District in accordance with the recommendation from the Education Programs and Resources Committee meeting, and you see them listed there.
So moved.
Second.
Questions? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A motion to approve the affiliation agreement with the East Stroudsburg Area Board of Education and Kutztown University for the use of the district as a student teaching site.
so moved,
Second.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, a motion to approve the following 2 memorandums of understanding as stated there, A and B.
so moved,
second.
Questions?
Mr. President,
Yes.
where are you going to insert the motion for the PIAA wrestling? Wasn't that supposed to be in the beginning of the agenda?
We did that.
We did it, Peter.
Okay, I didn't catch it.
changed
sorry.
It was a little confusing, but we.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I want you
to, you voted to add it to the agenda. I want you to.
now we have to vote.
Yeah, let's vote on it. Good idea, Peter.
Well, let's
Okay.
fin- Let's finish this first.
But let's finish this one. So this was the memorandums of understanding. Did we take the vote?
No.
No, okay. So all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, now we'll go back to the PIAA motion.
We have the words
Okay.
as read earlier by. Dr.
As read earlier, okay.
So moved,
Second.
Okay, and again, we are voting on the resolution as read by Dr. Tolino earlier. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Motion to approve the employment actions listed in accordance with the associated applicable policies, procedures, and contractual agreements, and there are many pages of those.
so moved,
Second.
Questions? I have just a comment. We have one retirement, and I just want to recognize Joanne Viola, who is a personal care assistant at ESC, is retiring. And congratulations to Joanne, and thank you for your service for the district. Any other questions? Okay, we have an abstention on K2.
I have an extension on section 3H 277.
Okay,
I will abstain from H 197 and I 18.
okay. Any other abstentions or questions or comments? Okay, then all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. And I believe we're on page 35, if I'm correct.
Yep.
Hey.
All right. Motion to approve the disabled veterans real property tax exemptions as presented in accordance with policy.
so moved,
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion to approve items A through C in accordance with the recommendations from the Finance Committee and the Properties and Facilities Committee listed A through C below.
So moved.
Second.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? A motion to approve items A through F in accordance with the recommendations from the Finance Committee, Property and Facilities Committee, and the Educational Programs and Resource Committee.
So moved.
Second.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion to approve the payment of bills and unaudited treasurer's report listed in this agenda for the 23-24 and 24-25 fiscal years in accordance with section 687 of the Public School Code, recent directives from the Department of Education, and interpretations made by the Auditor General.
So moved.
Second.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Motion to approve the payment of the following invoices for services rendered, and you see them listed there. Danielle.
Second.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion to approve the following meal prices for the 24-25 school year.
So moved.
Second.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion to approve the East Stroudsburg Area School District Transportation Department Handbook for the 24-25 school year as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Motion to approve the contracts listed. And before I read that, there is a correction on number 4, the Carbon Monroe Pike Mental Health under rate. It's NA. There is no rate for that. So we are taking out that 163.35 per day, and obviously where the payment is coming from. So that will go to NA, no payment. Okay, so I'll read the motion. Motion to approve the contracts listed for the specific services, rates, and effective dates, subject to the review and recommendations of the solicitor and approval of the administration regarding the terms and conditions of any final contract other than price or cost.
So moved.
Second.
Questions?
I'm gonna abstain from number 4, over 10,000 for number 4 and 5.
And I will abstain the same.
Okay. Any other abstentions, questions, comments? Seeing none? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we do have an addendum item, addendum A. Motion to approve the employment actions listed in accordance with the associated applicable policies, procedures, and contractual agreements.
So moved.
Second.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Before we adjourn, just an announcement, the dedication of the Ed Christian Jr. Alumni Memorial Stadium will take place on August 30th. Everyone is invited. It's going to be a really great event. 5 p.m. at the South Gym. We have numerous speakers from days gone by and all of the success stories that Ed inspired. We have people traveling from South Dakota and California and other places who have made tremendous achievements in life that they are going to share, many beginning with the inspirations of Ed Christian. So we have some local people, one of our own board members, Wayne, also will be speaking, and we have just so many people coming back. James Mungro, former NFL player. So it will be a really special night, and everyone is invited at 5 p.m. to the gym. Also, if anyone is coming after the event over at Pub 447, there has a pavilion been reserved so that people can get together and continue catching up, telling good old stories, and being together. So that should be a really, really nice event that'll be going there. If you're going to Pub 447, also we thank the Terra Greens. Terra Greens has also obliged us for overflow parking because sometimes Club 4047 can get crowded with parking. So that's all open. So we invite everybody. At 4:30 is the unveiling of the sign. That'll be a much smaller ceremony. We will actually show the sign that everyone will see when they go into the game that night. And like I said, the big event is 5 p.m. and that will be in the high school gym. And will be a great time for everyone. Okay. Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.